Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Christina, and I am a program assistant here at Inside Out Network. Today, we are going to be going over how to access and update your provider profile information, as well as how to add additional organization locations. So of course, the first thing that you want to do is make sure you sign into your Inside Out Network profile. Now, we like to make sure that the platform is relatively easy for everyone to use, so it's pretty straightforward. Once you get in on your dashboard here, on the left is all your helpful links to different parts of the website. The very top one you'll see says My Provider Profile. When you click on this, this is going to take you to your provider profile information. You'll see that this is all the same information that you added in when you first signed up for Inside Out Network. So all of that information that you added can be updated or edited at any time. So if you need to change your provider name, or if you get a new domain website, you can, of course, change your password at any time, as well as your location. Now, for those who have been with Inside Out Network for a few years now, you'll see a new item that had been added recently to the provider profile information. That is a primary contact person name. This we added in as occasionally we need to contact you for various reasons. And it's helpful to have the name of who our primary contact is. So we aren't wasting any of your time trying to find who we can talk to, and we're able to get things done as quickly as possible. So we do ask that if you have not added this in, take the time to just really quickly add that in. As well, if for some reason you are leaving your organization, or if you're getting switched to a different position, that you go ahead and change the primary contact person name to who is going to be replacing you, as well as possibly changing that email address to reflect that contact person as well. Now, of course, you can also change your business hours. You can do it by day if you have different times per day. You can also, of course, click the open for 24 hours, or if you're closed on that particular day. Or if it's easier, you can just put down here what days you're open and what times you're open till. There's, of course, the how you would like them to contact you if they need an appointment, if there's any eligibility requirements, any restrictions, if those change. For example, if you start allowing sex offenders to be helped at your organization, you can remove that if you have that in here. Or if you stop helping sex offenders, you can come in here and add that. You can also, of course, add whether you would like them to be walk-ins or not, and if there's any fee for your services. And of course, services offered, you can change those, you can take away, add, update, whatever you need anytime what you offer changes. And then down at the very bottom, of course, is the description of the services you provide. This one here is what returning citizens and other service providers will see when they click on your name when searching service providers, while the short description is what they will see before they click your name. And of course, once you're finished making any changes, don't forget to hit that submit button, or none of those changes will be saved. Now, for adding additional locations, some of you may have noticed when we first got to this page, right up here at the very top, there's this yellow button, Add Additional Location. All you have to do is click that and fill out all that same information again. Now, each location has to have its own unique username, password, as well as email address. This is to make it easier for our system to keep track of the providers. And it's also easier for most providers, as most of them have different intake personnel at their different locations. Now, for those who have a single person who's doing intake at, say, the central office, so you want them to be getting all of the emails, you don't want other people getting those emails, there is a way that you can set up an additional location to have those emails be sent to one email. However, it takes a little bit of a trick. So for those who are looking for that information, we will be giving you our support contact email at the end, and you can contact us via that, and we can help you with that little trick. Otherwise, most people do prefer having that separate email address. And of course, the different primary contact person who would be attached to that email address should be placed here. Don't forget, when adding the street address, that it cannot be a PO box. We want this to be a physical location that service providers can go to, or sorry, returning citizens can go to, as the algorithm calculates what service providers work best for them based on their location, and you receive which returning citizens you might best be able to help based on a 100-mile radius from your location. So it wouldn't be very helpful if you had your PO box location and returning citizens attempted to find help at a mailbox. Now, of course, business hours, if they're different or if they're the same, you want to make sure you get those in here as well. And all the same information as the normal provider profile, as we saw just a moment ago. Obviously, if your location has different services that you provide, you want to make sure that those are selected, and any that they don't provide are not selected. And of course, the same thing with the description. You can obviously just copy your other description if you have all the same services and information, or you can have a different description if you prefer. And just as previously, don't forget to hit that submit button once you're finished making all of those changes. Otherwise, they won't be saved. And as another good reminder for those who are just starting out with Inside Out Network, if you have more than one location, the recurring fee that we charge at the end of the first year, the first free year of subscription, that $100 fee is per organization. So any additional locations that you add will not add an additional fee. So if you have 5 different locations, let's say, that $100 will cover all 5 locations. It's not $100 per. So this can be really helpful if you have a lot of locations. You all have them on this one profile, just as additional locations. You are saving quite a bit of money, rather than if you were to sign up each individual location as its own organization. Now, I believe that is everything. So just to end off here. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions or if you need any help, you can, of course, contact us either via the support email down here at the bottom left, that is support@insideoutnetwork.net. You can also call us, or on the Inside Out Network platform, you can also access a contact us form and contact us via that way. I believe it goes directly to the support email as well. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and have a lovely rest of your day.